imports on goods going to the continent of Europe from the United Kingdom won't have full controls until perhaps October now, or in fact until perhaps January 2022. Now, according to David Frost, the reason is challenges coming from COVID-19, but businesses actually point out to the fact that the port infrastructure is simply not there. Neither are the customs supplies and information needed in order for these checks to be carried out. Now, businesses, of course, are initially relieved. They're pleased with this news because it means their shelves could be full over the next coming weeks and months, and it means that they'll be able to access car parts in car factories as well. But the British Chamber of Commerce has pointed out that this can only be a temporary solution, and in the long terms, a real practical compromise or solution has to be found, because some companies are facing existential threats. And if you look at research yesterday that came out from Made.uk, that's an association that represents manufacturers in the United Kingdom. They say that 3 out of 4 companies and manufacturers have experienced delays in the first 3 months of this year. Half have had major costs to their companies. And I, in fact, spoke to one of them, a company here in Brussels, Coldstone Manor. They said there was just 250 different custom declarations that they had to fill out. It was too complicated, too burdensome. Webinars were being provided by the United Kingdom, but they came too little and too late, and therefore that company has turned to Ireland in order to supply its shelves and fridges with sausages and rashers and milk and cheese and products that people were waiting for and expecting and not getting in the first 2 months of this year.
Maeve, how's the news gone down in Brussels?
Well, Rosie, on the record, the European Commission has simply said it's up to the United Kingdom to control their borders. However, off the record, as you can probably imagine, there are raised eyebrows because Brussels and, of course, the Commission and EU member states have been warning about this for months, and they've been preparing their member states for the eventuality. One diplomat told the Financial Times yesterday that this is Britain trying to take back control, but not really taking back control. Many believe that this really highlights an embarrassing situation and the fact that the United Kingdom were trying constantly to sell Brexit as something extremely positive in the lives for the lives of people in the United Kingdom. They didn't tell them about the red tape that would come when, of course, that transitional agreement came to an end and that deal was clinched back on Christmas Eve.